What's going on, guys? So here we're gonna review the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 2. All right, we're gonna see what we think about it, talk about it a little bit, watch it together. Okay.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously,
Dude, one thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the closed captions, but like subtitles. But anyways, look at this though. Like the clouds, dude, they look so real. We have birds flying. We have puddles of water sitting around. Okay. Look at the chrome on this car. Right, you know what I mean? Look at the wood structures and the paint fade. Okay, it's like, you know what I mean? They call that something because I remember learning about it a little bit. But it's like certain types of maps, like height maps and whatnot, and not like height maps, but it's like something map, and that's how they like procedurally generate, you know, like paint decay and whatnot.
What you doing up?
But also look at the like sand, you know what I'm saying, like kicking up like
Yeah.
under his feet. Now that could be, you know, they added some like, I guess, would that be under post-processing? You know what I mean? Like graphics? I don't know.
I'm just
But
fixing.
look at also how real the freaking truck looks. And look at the bay too, dude. Like, look at all this. Like, got a house with a swimming pool. Look at the water. The water is beautiful. Nice and bright, bluish green. You know what I'm saying? Nice big house right there. I guess this might be the house that is what the dude is living at. I mean, that looks like probably what it is. You know, they got like a little inlet right here with some jet skis. Got a little boat right there. Little. Yeah, and then we got, you know, this might actually be the keys. This could be the key area. Okay, I don't know. It looks like it could be the
What you doing up
keys.
there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian.
So I wonder if this is gonna be, you know, okay, well, clearly this is the story mode, but I wonder if it's gonna be part of the story mode, like where we have to go claim checks from people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? To pay off his properties that people are renting, and it's like, okay, what if, you know, some people, there's like gang members and they're like cooking up drugs or something, they don't give you the money, and then you have like a shootout and there's like a freaking meth lab inside or some crazy
Love you,
shit.
Jason.
So this is most likely the main character. We might only be having one main character that we play a role as. So you know how like on Grand Theft Auto 5, well, here's the thing, on Grand Theft Auto 4 we had one main character. Okay, it was Nico Bellic. All right, if you guys don't remember. Okay, same with San Andreas. You know, what was that guy's name? I don't actually remember. It was CJ something. CJ, right? So that was the character on San Andreas. Now on here, this is most likely going to be the main character that we're going to have here on Grand Theft Auto 6, okay, as our main character. Dude, look at this too. Also, so you know how like on Grand Theft Auto 5, on single player you could pull up and there was like trucks sometimes that had like jet skis or like boats on trailers. I think it was only, was it jet skis? I don't know if it was jet skis. I think they had like speedboats though, like smaller speedboats and whatnot on trailers on the back, like hitched on trucks, and you could only release them into the water. Okay, like you couldn't put them back on, I don't think. But I remember you could pull the trailer into the water and release it off, and it'd flow into the water, and then you could get on the boat. I wonder if, like, on GTA 6, we're going to have, like, full, like, you know what I mean? You know, I don't really know what word to use there, but, you know, full accessibility, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the trailers, we're going to be able to pull jet skis on. And look how detailed this jet ski looks as well. Like, very highly detailed. You can see, like, little edges and stuff all over it. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? This is a very freaking in-depth game with how detailed it's going to look for sure. I mean, you know, like hopefully we're going to be able to have different size trailers, pull boats on them, bring them places, put them off into the water, all types of things, you know. do things like turn the engine on. You know, we might even have things like seatbelts in the car, lock the doors, roll down the windows, you know what I mean, turn your blinkers on and stuff like that. I don't know really yet, but that's all cool things that we can think about that could be added. Look at the street signs as well. Like, look how freaking detailed these are, you know what I'm saying? They literally look like real freaking highway street signs, okay? It's crazy. Then the clouds again. Look at the sand here, what we got, okay? Good looking sand, you know what I'm saying? Like, it, I guess, I don't know if all these things are going to be baked in, you know what I mean? So like baked sand, most likely the actual sand physics, you know, you won't see like footprints probably hugely inside of it. You might see like slight little bits of footprints, and that'll be like, you know, real-time stuff, real-time footprints, and then real-time, you know what I mean, like sand kind of like kicking up a little bit like at your feet. But I don't think we're gonna be able to like literally terrain manipulate the sand, like make like big like divots and grooves and stuff like that in it, you know. But it looks pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, most of the stuff is probably gonna be baked in, so it's like it's not gonna be real-time physics, but it's gonna be, you know, baked that way. But a lot of real-time lighting is most likely going to be happening. Let's get back to that weightlifting scene. Like, look at the sun rays, okay? Like, we have like all these real-time sun rays with the shadows, okay? Real-time shadows, like, look at that. It looks really nice and good. Okay, look at the water too. The water is probably going to be crazy. All right, so that's one thing that is wild to think about, is the water, because think of the water in GTA 5. Like, it wasn't that crazy. Like, it looked good, but it wasn't that crazy. Like, it's probably going to be pretty wild on this game. Okay, we might have, you know, cops that act a lot differently, okay? You know, because basically in GTA 5, all they would do is just, you get a wanted level, they come up and they're shooting at you instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe there's going to be ways that real people can apply to be cops, and they can actually like arrest you, put you in the back of the car, handcuff you, you know what I'm saying? Like, tackle you, shoot their guns, shoot tasers, all types of things, bring you to the jail and put you in jail. You can actually probably go to jail and prison in this game, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually have to do time and whatnot. And that's why we have the prison right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we had a prison in GTA 5, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't go to the jail. You couldn't 5M. But that's another thing to think about, is that Rockstar purchased 5M, okay? So all the 5M servers, they don't own those specific servers, but they purchased 5M. So, like, I don't know exactly what that's going to entail with GTA 6. Hopefully it's more people in the servers. You know, I want, like, big servers, like, you know, freaking hundreds, if not maybe up to 1,000 people on the map, you know what I'm saying, to make it more lively, you know what I'm saying. And I also talked about this thing the other day called server meshing that Star Citizen has, okay? It's where, you know, servers can like be like, let's say there's like 10 servers running a map, all right, with 1,000 people. So then each server can render like 100 people, and depending on like where they're at, like let's say everyone goes on like a rooftop and has like a party, which I can get to that down the road, like in this scene, but we're going to continue and I'll get back to that. But you know, there's probably so many different things that we're going to be able to do in this GTA that we weren't able to do in any other GTA, okay? And you guys got to watch my next video that's going to be coming out, okay? Because it's going to be about stuff that I figured out about GTA 6 that could be in-game content that we might actually seriously see, okay? Due to physical evidence that I have, all right? And I'll talk to you guys about that later in that video. But let's keep watching this, okay? Rockstar Games presents.
You stay. The new beginnings.
Look at the water, dude. The water looks so good. The shaders, the lighting, the shadows. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Like, they did an amazing job at making this, and all of this is actually captured in game with PlayStation 5. Okay, so that's another thing to consider, is that with this being captured on PlayStation 5, these cinematics, on PC, we can hope to see even better graphics, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least 1.2 to like 2x. You know what I mean?
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bells!
So yeah, look at that. You saw that? We might have to end up doing like community service. So like if you get let out of jail early or something, you're gonna have to do like freaking community service type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like pick up garbage and put it in a bag and all types of stuff.
Ring the bells! Shots, baby!
We're going to definitely most likely have a bunch of bars all over the place. Like this one says happy hour, you know what I'm saying? Hurricane Roxy, refill your drink here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have bars all over the place that people can come. Look how good these coolers look too with these drinks in there and the lights glaring off from the lights inside of the fridges. That looks crazy, right?
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you
Like
got.
look at this stuff, guys. It looks so good. Even the clothes physics look really good in the way they're, you know, manipulated by the way the character is moving and stuff. It looks really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the best shit I've ever freaking seen. Like, obviously, real life is crazy, but this is freaking really good looking. Like, this looks amazing. It's definitely the best quality stuff I've seen in any game by far. The only other game that looks really good, like how this is going to look, is Star Citizen, okay? Because that's, you know, a really highly detailed game, but it's not the same. Like, that's a space simulator, and this is a real-life simulator, okay? So you do things that are in real life. Like, obviously, Star Citizen is, like, similar. Like, they're both, like, real-life kind of simulators, you know what I mean? Like, big things you can do, but one focuses on Earth, okay? And you do things like strip clubs, deal drugs, and all types of stuff, and the other one focuses on space, fly spaceships, and, you know what I mean? Do all those other things, too.
Dress, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Yeah, so that's where I feel like, you know, we could have chances where people are going to be able to be cops, all right? And I really hope that we're going to have, you know, some type of way where we can have a lot of people in on the server, because 30 is just not enough. 32 or whatever GTA 5 was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure it was like 16 or 18 when it first released, and then when they upgraded it and they did some updates, like before they released the enhanced edition, okay, they did this like a few years back. It was probably like 4 or 5 years back, maybe even 6 or 7, I don't know. It was probably around like 2017, 2018 or something like that, 2019, I don't know. But they made it to where you could have like 32 or 36 people in the matches on GTA 5. Okay, look at this. We might be able to actually like exercise and like level up. You know what I'm saying? Like do specific things. Like you remember how in GTA 5 you could like, the more you swim, you got better at swimming. The more you drove, you got better at driving. The more you shoot, you got better at shooting. The more you fly, you got better at flying. Like you had the actual like the skill stats that would like show up above your thing, like when you held down on the D-pad or whatnot, or if you held Z. I'm pretty sure it was on PC, and yeah, it'd tell you like your skills. So we're most likely gonna have a lot more skills to get in this. Like maybe you can build muscle, you know what I'm saying? That's why they had the gym up here, okay? The dude on the beach that was working out, like they're showing us, okay, you're gonna be able to build like a strength, you know what I'm saying? It'll actually show like maybe your muscles will get bigger and whatnot, and you'll see all that stuff. Okay, another thing I know is tattoos are gonna be really highly detailed. Okay, I mean, you know, take some of these scenes, for example, like we're going to see some tattoos on people. Like, look at this, okay? You see this girl's leg tattoo, like, okay, it goes too fast, but there's going to be more occurrences here. Okay, so like this guy has a bunch of tattoos on his arms. Wait till we get some real close-ups. You're going to see the tattoos are super highly detailed, all right? And look how detailed this looks as well. Like you see the chrome on the bike and just like how detailed each like line is and everything, and the glares and reflections and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like we see all this. It's so highly detailed. It looks amazing. It's really crazy, guys. This is gonna be such a crazy game to play. Like for real. I can't wait for GTA 6. Okay, you know, we have sparks, so we have like effects, you know what I'm saying, high-end effects. Someone's like welding something over there. And so this is where I was going to talk about the server meshing. So like you see all these buildings up here, like I'm sure we're going to have buildings that have like rooftop parties. This is freaking Miami we're talking about, all right? I'm sure there's some big buildings that like, you know what I'm saying? They have like nightclubs up on top, like lights everywhere, palm trees, music, swimming pool, bar, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like 100 people were up on here. I mean, maybe not 100 people could fit up there, but maybe like 40 or 50 people were up there. Then like one whole server can run that building. You know what I'm saying? This is where the server meshing comes into play, like where I was talking about with Star Citizen. Okay, so like, you know what I mean? A whole server is going to render like this whole building, and then maybe there's like another party over here. There's like 60 people over here, and it's another one can render that. And then like, let's say there's just a few people like driving over here in this area. It's like, okay, then, you know, one server can render this and then a lot of other areas. So that's where server meshing comes into play, which you know, I don't know if they're going to use this server meshing because technically it's Star Citizen's thing. It's new. They had to develop it. So, you know, I mean, that technology is not released to the public. They're definitely probably patenting that, Star Citizen. Cloud Imperium Games, in other words. But, you know, all this stuff would be nice to see. And make sure you don't miss the big video that I'm making, because that is going to have some crazy stuff that you're going to want to see. This is relating to GTA 6 and its release date and what we're going to see, like type of content that's in there. Like, I have some crazy stuff that I'm going to tell you guys in that. So, you know, and all I got to say is I can't believe they delayed it, but, you know, it is what it is. As you can see, though, like I told you, captured on PS5. This whole entire thing was captured on PS5. But also, yeah. You know, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? But also, last thing real fast is they did say they were going to release it on PC, sorry, okay? They did say, okay, like when they released the first trailer, they said PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. But then, like, later on down the road after trailer 5, like, I think a few months or maybe like a half a year, they were like, okay, we're working on getting it for PC as well. We're going to try to get it out on all three, PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox, okay? But then now when they release this trailer, okay, trailer 2, they say PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Where's PC? Nowhere to be seen, okay? But they captured all this on PlayStation 5, so you can tell that they're basically forming this game to work mostly on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, because that's how they want it to be optimized. They want it to be optimized for consoles, because they know a lot of people play on consoles. Not everyone has a PC. Not everyone has the money to have a PC. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you pay one price and the game should run the same on everyone. It's like, it's not like we're, okay, you buy a PC, your PC can be lower end, it can be mid end, it can be high end. You know what I'm saying? All types of different examples and possibilities and, you know, variations that can happen, you know. But anyways, yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. That's the GTA 6 trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my video that's going to be coming up. That's going to have all the crazy stuff that you guys are going to definitely want to see. And if you don't, then whatever, you missed it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.